My name is Army Sergeant Rex Tharp. In 2012, I was injured by an IED in Kandahar, Afghanistan. This resulted in the loss of my right leg above the knee, damage to my left leg, as well as several other injuries. There was a couple reasons for why I decided to serve. My grandfather was a big role in my life. He was in for 20 years and he was an amazing man. Growing up, I had a brother-in-law that was also in. So when junior year came around and I started realizing it's time to start figuring out what you want to do, I put some more thought into it and I went and talked to a recruiter, and I realized that that's exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to follow in their footsteps and to do something that I felt that I was giving back. January 10th, 2012, that was the day of my injury. We had received a mission to go find an HVT that we thought was in a specific area. My job as a private at the time was to just pull security. So when I went and found the spot that fit my job, as far as where I needed to watch, the last thing I remember is kneeling down because we were going to be there for a while, and it was kind of lights out from there. The movies get it pretty close. I kind of came to, didn't have a clue where I was. Ears were ringing like crazy. I could barely hear. So I had looked down and I was covered in blood. My right leg was already gone. It could have been a lot worse for sure. It's been a long road. It's just one of those things where you kind of, no pun intended, keep putting one foot in front of the other and just keep going. I've had a job. I've lost the job due to my back and my leg. I've had to find new hobbies, certain stuff that I love doing. I just don't enjoy anymore just because it's just become work to do it, so it kind of takes some of the enjoyment out of it. You start to learn that your mindset is the biggest key of everything. I live in North Manchester, Indiana currently. I was born and raised there, so I've always been there. I live in a 2-story home, showers upstairs, and it's definitely over time, over the few years, I still do it. I'm definitely starting to notice, though, it does take a toll. I first found out about Homes for Our Troops back when I was at Walter Reed. They had some tables set up. I remember at the time, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, I don't need that. That's for somebody else that'll definitely need it more than me. Things get more challenging as you get older, and I'm starting to realize that, again, swallowing that pride a little bit and realizing that, that actually could be very beneficial to me. Finally decided to, what, worst thing I can do is just apply. There's actually quite a bit that I could see looking forward to. I mean, first and foremost for me, the shower being on the ground level, that's definitely a game changer for sure. Even just the tub, being able to transfer if I'm in my chair, being able to transfer into the tub, that's something that's great. Just wheelchair accessible, doorways and stuff like that. Just ease of access, whether I'm in my leg or in my chair, I can still manage to do whatever I need to do. There's times now where once I'm out of my leg, if there's something I forgot I needed to do or whatever, there's a lot of times where, I'm already I'm in my wheelchair and I'm like, well, I can't really do it now, and I don't want to get my leg back on. And so it just won't get done. The accessibility of the home would be the goal, because if I'm in my chair and I forget that I didn't do something, I can still go do it in my chair. Building homes and rebuilding lives, that statement for me is, you take someone who's, has constant struggles every day, and you're able to remove a good majority of that. You've now given them a reason or a chance to chase after what they want. You've lifted that weight off their shoulders and made it to where they can focus on themselves and achieving their dreams and their goals. For the people that donate to the organization, you are just as important as the staff or the organization itself. They deserve just as much as a thank you, in my opinion, because they don't have to do it at the end of the day. And they definitely change people's lives. Homes for Our Troops is definitely more than building a house for a vet. They're not just building them a house, they're giving them their life back.